Hi everyone, I'm going to give you a quick review of my IKEA Fabrikör display cases or Vitrinenschranks as they say here in Germany. I have both styles. I have the tall one as you can see here, and then I also have the wide one. Now I'll start with the tall one. I had these first. I really love these shrunks, these cases, because for one thing, they're really deep. They hold a lot of stuff. As you can see, I'm using it for my airplane stuff. They're pretty sturdy. You can they're not very wobbly at all. Another really good thing about them is that bottom shelf is just sort of resting in there, and it's real easy to lift up and slide your wire in there if you want to string lights on the inside like I have. Also, the interior has lots of surface space in the corners for you to, I used the adhesive LED lights. It looks like it's coming off a little bit. Anyway, there's plenty of places to stick them without having a problem. And then the shelves you can put in after the fact. And it worked out really well. What else do I like about these? Of course, they have a solid top, so you can put something on top, some of my wing collection. Yeah, so I got these two. Now, this one is the, obviously, the shorter, wider version. And I really wanted this in the dark blue, but they haven't had it forever. And then I was afraid it wasn't ever going to come, and then they wouldn't have this one either. And I like the design. And I thought it would kind of go together with the two that I have. I'm still debating on whether that creamy yellow color works with anything. But anyway, I bought this one and I kept it in the box for a while, hoping that the blue ones would come in, and then I just needed the space, so I had to go ahead and put it together. I put it together last night. My first impressions are, I love the amount of light that it gets, especially sitting here by the window, and because it has a glass top as opposed to the metal top. I don't even know if I'll actually have to string lights in there, because even at night when I have the lights from these two on, I think it's going to illuminate this one enough. I hope so, because I noticed also that the bottom of this one is different. The glass sides actually rest on the metal, so you can't, there's no just popping it up and sliding a wire under there like I had planned to do. And also it's not as sturdy as the two tall ones. It's a bit wonky. I haven't quite been able to line up the doors right. They do have adjustable bottoms, but no matter which way or how much I turn them, it just doesn't do right. I think for whatever reason, one of the panes of glass is a little off, and I think it's throwing off the whole thing, but it works for me. The other thing I like about these shrunks is the glass. I don't know if you can see it here, but the space where the glass goes up to the metal is has a cushion there. I'm sure that's designed more to keep from scratching the glass, but it also kind of makes it almost airtight. And the doors, when closed, are pretty tight too. There's a little bit of a gap there. This one has a bit more of a gap, plus kind of a hole right there. But as far as having to dust your stuff inside, I don't think that that's going to be something that I have to do that often. So all in all, I'm happy with the product. They both cost the same. They're 159 euros, regardless of which design you get, which I'd say is probably about 170 bucks. They're metal. They're not some kind of weird particle board or plastic, so I liked that about them. They are made in China, so if you're trying to avoid buying stuff made in China, then these aren't for you. I normally do, but then, you know, you get to a point sometimes where you're like, well, I need a shrunk, and this is the design that I like. It's not made of crappy materials, so sometimes you just have to suck it up, I guess. I'm not handy enough to build my own. So there you go. The Fabrikör Vitrinenschrank or display case from IKEA. Ciao.